SHOT Show 2025 coming to you guys in Las Vegas, 21st through 24th, coming up really soon for this one. If you do want to find us, we are going to be at the show. We have a 10 by 20 booth, so same space that we were before. So if you found us before, then come on back. It's going to be back this way. So right when you come through that door, right by registration, you're going to come back, second row over, and down to the right. We're going to be right in this location. That's been where we've been for most of SHOT Show. I think the first year we were in a smaller area, and then second year on, that's where we've been. So if you want to check out the products for QSP knife, we also are going to be having these badge holders. So when we're going to be giving these away. So if you're at the show, but if we run out, that's all we got. But if you do want to pick one up, because a lot of times it just has a little paper one that kind of rips and everything else. So we're taking care of you there. Pick up one of the badge holders from us at the show. But just want to go through some of the things that we're working on. Some of the knives that are in process and some that we're going to be showing off at the show. So it is not a retail show. So any dealers that you want to have check out QSP knife, and then have them come on by, have us see what's available for the products, and then we can kind of show them what's available so they can pick it up and have it available for you folks. So one of the first things that we're trying to work on is a little knife stand. So I started out with this little guy. This was much too small, so I went and changed that up. So I went in a little bit bigger, went to this one for a knife stand. So 3D printing these on a resin printer, and then kind of test it out with a little different. This is just with the filament printer, and then put the logo back here. You can't really see that on this one. And then you're going to have this one. So the color in the flame there to kind of go along with QSP, and then also has the logo back there that's normal on our pivots. So then also extend it a little bit more. And this one is a little bit thicker, and then moved it over to the right here for a little bit more stability. So that's where it fits in for the model. So the first one is going to be up is going to be the Beetle. So Beetle is going to be the one that is going to be in that stand. So we're going to have probably one of those stands per model, but just a little different process to try and get things going. Beetle is going to be out now, probably coming up pretty soon for these guys. So if you want to check it out, if you want to see more about it, then do let us know. It is single-edged, but then it does have both bevels on both sides of it. So if you really wanted to do that as far as sharpening the other side, you definitely could. But this is going to be the Beetle. So this is going to be that style. Also has the tail clip for it, so you're not going to have the pocket clip screws on both sides. So that's going to be something that's a deep carry knife for you. We're going to probably be rotating the logo where the flame is facing up. So it kind of will balance out with that and kind of go along with that logo as far as the way this dagger blade is. So there's going to be one of them that's going to be out. So this is one that was shown at previous shows, and we're getting close to releasing this guy. So still determining on the steel that we're going to run, but this one is going to be a blade just under 3 inches, so just a 2.96 for that blade. Closes about 4.13. That's going to be that closed side. So a few different colors available for this guy, and then even for the penguin, you can kind of see where that is in comparison. Next one now we have up is going to be the Chefmaster. So kind of going along with a knife that you can use for some of the food prep when you're going camping, or if you just want to use that for things around the house. Definitely use this. Has a front choil for it. Really good sized handle. So this is going to be also a comparison to that standard penguin. So Keanu has the Collie, he has the Turtle Punk and the Ripley, and now he's going to be having this one here for the Chefmaster. So if you want to check this one out, super good high flat grind. So there's going to be a nice slicing knife, and then that's going to be one that is a good size for the handle. So still has a smaller blade, so if you do have limitations on that, then that's going to be where that will help you out. But the blade length on this one's going to be 3.2 inches for the blade. Handle side is 4.52, so a good size for that. This is going to be one that's going to be coming out soon. So that's going to be the Chefmaster. So if you want to check those out, start to ask your dealers about that guy. Next one's going to be the Emu. So that's going to be a really nice setup for it. Does have flipper tab, does have the cutout for it. Also does have our glide lock or crossbar lock. So you can deploy it middle finger flick. You can do the lock. You can also do just the flipper tab. So just a really nice style for it. And then it's going to be also different coloration. So this one's kind of an off-white than a standard pure white. But there's going to be that style for it. Comparison also to that penguin. So it's going to be a good size. The handle is a little bit bigger than the penguin, so it actually will help you out there if you find that the penguin is a little bit too small for your hand, and then you don't want to go to the XL penguin. The emu might be a good option for you. And this is going to be now one that is a 3.2-inch blade as well, and then closed is going to be a 4.52. So good sizing for what you want to use it for. And these are some of the ones that are closest to being out. And then we do have another one I'm going to just show you very quickly for that will also be coming out for us. So I really am excited for some of the things that you guys haven't even seen yet. So we have some cool things coming out. But this is going to be the Beetle, Chefmaster, emu, and then we're also going to have this one. If you go to the website, you can kind of get a little flash of it for the product that we have coming out. So we have 4 different ones showing on there. So these are the ones that you have on the website. So booth number 42950 over at SHOT Show in Las Vegas coming up. But you can see on these, this is probably my favorite looking one right now. It kind of has that kitchen knife style to it. If you want something more tactical, regular camping fixed blade, or your EDC. So it's kind of a good release line. So we'll see how these do, see what type of response we get at the show. But let us know in the comments as far as what you think about it for these different models. And anybody that does do any orders, until I sell out of them, or not sell out of them, but until I give away all of them, we do have these little penguins. So these are ones that I actually laser engraved, basically 2 at a time for the blade shows. So I do have some extra ones, so I'm going to include these with the orders. So if you do have some different orders coming through, I'm going to just include this with it until I run out. So if you don't get one, I'm sorry, I'm out of them. But if you do get one, then there's 2 different faces. So you see this one has kind of a different face than this one, and then I think I have 3 different colors right now. And we're going to have these for the other blade shows, so if you do want to collect some, then at the blade shows we'll have some of these different ones for the penguins, but any orders from now until they're gone, I'll include it with the order. But see you guys either at SHOT Show, Blade Show. We're also going to go to the NRA show, so if anybody has any input on that, do let me know, because that's going to be our first time at that one. But take care, guys. See you at SHOT Show.